crunch, a munch, a jingle. He'll make your spine tingle. It's your fingers he wants to eat. He's the clown that says they're so tender and sweet.
Well, howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy.
How y'all doing tonight?
Good. You?
That's still kind of day, whatever.
It's day.
Yeah, it's day. We're day drinking.
This is odd for us to do a day show.
It is, isn't it?
And 2 in a row, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's all right. It was
Yesterday
a good day.
blast, wasn't it, on the island?
Oh, that was so much fun. So people, I mean, we need to, I
We
guess,
need
tell
to-
people where we're at.
Yes, it's actually, I don't even know I don't know everybody in here, maybe Haynes knows more about what you actually call this place, because I think it's listed as UAW Family Educational Center.
That's what it's called,
but
yeah.
I think most people know it as
A conference
the
center or some
Conference
sort?
Center, the Black Lake Conference Center.
It's a Black Lake Golf
Yeah.
Club
But,
area, too,
but
right?
we're in the golf resort area, yes,
Part, yeah.
which is a beautiful place.
Very beautiful. Yeah.
But we have tonight with us Haynes Whitmore,
Oh.
the creator and director of the new upcoming horror movie, CREPITUS.
Yeah, thank you.
Howdy, sir.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Doing fine.
Howdy, howdy.
We got beer, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, I have beer too. That's delicious.
It's delicious.
This is the Leinenkugel Creamy Dark.
Starting off with that one today.
So what's next on the list?
Not sure yet.
I think,
Beer.
I think a little Oberon's probably coming
Yeah.
our way. So.
Yeah.
I did
think
see
so.
they have a very nice selection of whiskeys.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we might have to go get a whiskey
This
then.
could be a whiskey day.
It may have to be.
It'll
Nothing
just
wrong
end
with
up that way.
Yeah.
A lot of days end up that
Yeah.
way, actually.
Eventually it ends up that way, but we just don't start the show with a whiskey day. But it may happen today.
As long as it's not Blatz or anything, I'm good.
Yeah. Well, you see what we can do.
Are you a craft beer lover?
I like craft beer,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep. I
You
do.
have favorites or
Well, I don't have like any particular ones. Well,
a style?
a style. Well, I had this one called Holy Diver from Beard's Brewery.
Ah,
And
beards.
it was just kind of a cool name. Because I'm thinking of the Dio song, but it was like, I want to say it was like 18% alcohol or something
Whoa.
insane.
Oh, that's their barley
Oh.
wine.
Yeah.
the
they
barley
were talking
wine
about
one.
that.
He was talking about that. We actually at our last one of our
Oh,
other
okay.
shows, we interviewed the guys from Beard's Brewery.
Oh,
And they
fantastic!
had some really good stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh,
a
it's
lot of good
fantastic.
stuff.
Yeah.
I just like how small the place is. Like you walk in, I don't know if you've ever been to the Petoskey location
Well,
there, but
Well, yeah, actually we can't. Really, we can't. Well, yeah, we can.
Yeah.
What?
They're actually
They-
this is their
they're
fourth
announcing it
anniversary,
today.
and they're announcing. So this will be out after
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
they're moving
Yeah.
oh, really to a bigger
to a much
location.
bigger, really beautiful location in Petoskey. So
Oh, awesome!
yeah,
That's
Huge,
awesome.
supposedly.
yeah. So we were like, kind of.
They're expanding.
We couldn't get down there for their fourth today, but actually we may run over there.
Yeah, we haven't fully decided yet.
Yeah, but we met Ben Slocum and.
Well, you have to check out the
distributor was-
old place first.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
before,
yeah.
yeah.
You
And
can
Captain
really-
Smee.
Yes,
Yeah, well,
yes. Captain
well-
Smead and Ben. Captain was the
Distributor.
distributor, but he was on Attack of the Show.
Attack of the Show, yeah.
Attack of the show back in the
Had
day.
known
Yeah.
Stephen Welsh.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty
He was
crazy.
up there.
Awesome.
But no, that was a fantastic beer. So I'm glad they came on. It just came out of nowhere, and they came and joined us on the show on the island, and had a great day with
It
them.
was a blast. It really was.
Thank you, good fellows.
Yes.
No doubt.
But today we're talking about CREPITUS.
CREPITUS.
Which is, and now it's just not your baby alone. You also have a few other co-creators in this.
Oh
correct?
yeah, Eddie Renner.
Mhm.
Actually, Eddie Renner wrote the script.
Did he?
And
Okay.
we, God, it must have been like almost 2 years ago. I think we were, let's do a movie that's doable, that we don't need like a $2 million budget to do.
Right.
And we just kind of like, well, okay, we keep our characters, like we'll keep it to like maybe 4 main characters throughout the movie. And then I said, well, as long as we can have a clown in it, driving around an ice cream truck, that's what I want. And he's like, okay, I'll get on the story, you know. And so,
Okay, so let's go right there. Why? What was the? Was that an old dream you used to have as a kid that scared the hell out of you? Why?
No,
I
he
don't
must
know.
had an ice cream
What?
truck. So.
I wanted an ice cream truck when I was a baby. No.
Why the clown?
But no, it was just something to where everyone has this like paranoia about clowns,
Yeah.
like big time.
Yeah.
And they never used to be that way. It used to be like a fun character to bring to a birthday party or whatever.
Right.
But now everyone looks at him as like evil clown. This is crazy, you know. And
Do you think that's because of horror movies, or is there
I
something
think horror
else that
movies
maybe?
I think horror movies
Hell yes, it is.
probably had something to do with it, or maybe
Bundy?
even Gacy.
Was it
even.
Gacy or
Gacy.
Bundy?
Yeah.
Who was the,
Gacy,
yeah.
Gacy was the guy that did clowns on, I don't know.
Because I guess it's not just clowns, but even like you see like old dolls from in the 20s and stuff. And that stuff
They're
is
creepy.
freaky.
They're creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I don't know how kids weren't scared of that stuff back then. But I
guess they
think they're
just don't
creepier than stuff
yeah.
that's out now. Do you have a favorite horror movie with clowns that got you?
You know, I didn't mind it, but I'm glad they're doing a remake of it because it was made for TV.
I know where you're going with it. But you got to admit, he did a great Pennywise.
Tim Curry did awesome, but I
Yeah.
mean, the show fell apart at the very end.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, the show fell apart in the beginning. Yeah. But, but he still did a great job.
Absolutely. Definitely when it comes to Tim Curry playing Pennywise, I mean, you can't probably get better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it came down to the story,
The big giant spider.
the spider at the end, and they
Yeah.
all have to get together in their friend power, and then just
Yeah.
like be like, "Oh, I'm gonna banish you. Just pet the spider. He'll go away."
Yeah,
like,
that one didn't freak me out as a kid. That was definitely not a movie.
Really?
that
Pennywise
got
didn't freak
to me.
you out?
No. Well, Tim Curry was amazing. He was creepy, but just the movie altogether.
Yeah.
just
Oh,
was
no, the
something that
movie
got
didn't
me.
creep me out. Just
No.
Pennywise creeped me out a
Yeah.
little bit.
And now you're watching it, it's just
Oh,
kind
they
of
all float down here, kid.
They all-
You can float too. Just those words, you're like, "Oh, that's creepy."
But I don't know of any like masterpieces that I just clowns in general. I think
Killer
just
Clowns
freak
from
people
Outer
out.
Space?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what clown I actually
Yeah.
I really like is the original Poltergeist movie.
That's where I was. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
the
one.
original Poltergeist, that doll clown that kid kept on
Yes.
seeing in his bedroom, and all of a sudden he's gone, and then under the bed and arm wrap around the kid. You know, it's like what just
Yeah.
happened there.
I had a class
made me pee
reunion
my pants
out
a
here
little.
at the UAW a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And Noah Lask, my good buddy, was out here. I hadn't seen him in years. And he
I know
was-
Noah. I grew up with that guy.
Yeah. Everybody knows Noah. Everybody loves Noah. He would talk about, we had this Howdy Doody head. Well, I had a Howdy Doody, but the head and body came apart years ago. So
Yeah.
my
Well,
brother,
what
the
you
oldest
guys
brother,
doing
would
with-
freak us out. We'd wake up and be in our bed, and he'd do it with Brian, and he'd do it myself, and neither once he never told us. Obviously, he was doing it. So
Yeah.
we just thought, obviously there was a ghost, the Howdy Doody ghost. But we did it to Noah and scared the shit out of him. It was pretty good.
You just imagine all that
But
shit
he
going in
remembered
your
it. He
head.
asked me if I asked me if I still had the Howdy Doody head the other week. I'm like, how do you remember that?
Do you still have it?
No, I don't know. Dave may have it somewhere, just waiting for a good time.
You can't look at it anymore, can you?
Well, Jordan does that. Like when we'd go on vacation and he hits the garage sales and he looks for like old creepy dolls. He's got a large collection of those old creepy like clown
does.
dolls and weird ones. It's
Well, Jordan's creepy in general. So.
well, yeah. But,
Well, and he's the Halloween fanatic.
Yeah,
he
he
does the
loves
whole
Halloween.
yard, house, everything is
Yeah.
Halloween for
built
30
his own
days.
coffin.
See, that's cool. I mean, that's getting really into the spirit of it.
He
I
does.
think, yeah.
That's his holiday. He does it
Yeah.
the whole month. He
Yeah, the
starts
whole
it
month
on
of
awesome.
October. Yep.
Yeah.
And Halloween's so fun. You go to the parties and you dress up like something creative and idiotic sometimes.
Usually, yeah.
So do you still do it? Did you ever stop when you were 14, or do you still love Halloween? You got to dress up every year? Do you?
I'll dress up and go to a party. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't go trick or treating anymore.
Do
Maybe
they
I
still-
do.
they
Maybe
don't
I
even
do
it
downtown.
anymore.
Maybe.
They all float down here.
They all float down here.
It's different now, though. Used to, I think they have like times now where you trick or treat.
Yeah, you
Used to
can't just
when
They
I was-
go
do,
out.
yeah. Or it's like the trick or treat, but it's like in the back of a trunk, kind of a car.
Yeah.
Where the
Is
hell?
that what's
yeah,
called?
yeah.
Hold on. Where the hell are you? What?
No, this is
If
a
someone's
thing, yeah.
offering you candy from the trunk of their car,
I'm
that's a
telling you,
stranger danger thing.
It seems
No,
like
it
it
just
would be,
depends
but
on what candy it is. Now, if
Yeah,
they're giving away
just
the full
apples with
king
razor
size,
blades.
you know,
I hadn't heard of this one.
I hadn't either.
We
I
had
think
to
they
live
have it in
Lloyd-
Sheboygan. They
Oh,
have it
yeah.
like the trunk trick or treat trunk.
trunk or treat. Is
Trunk
what-
or treat.
yeah.
That's what it is.
So what? You just
How
park
long-
your car outside and
yeah,
open
and there's
your
like a bunch of
trunk?
candy in there, and people grab it from
Usually
there.
they go to like parking lots. So like the
Yeah, it's like a parking lot.
like at churches and
Oh,
stuff
I
like
thought
that.
it was saying like everybody, in their pulls their car out of their into their driveway and opens
Wait
up
a
their
minute.
trunk and
and they have candy in there. It's
That
like,
is a horrible, horrible thing to do. You're showing kids, hey, it's okay. If somebody's got a chunk of Garfield,
Exactly. That's what I said. Stranger
that's a
danger.
horrible thing to start.
But it's
disagree.
okay if it's
Oh,
at
never
a
mind that
church.
dead body in the trunk.
But it's okay.
But
if-
it's holding candy.
But if it's okay if that guy's at the church parking lot
Yeah.
because he can be trusted.
Strangers usually have the best candy.
Yeah.
Did you have the one house that always had the worst? They like the
Oh,
old lady
yeah.
Oh,
candy.
yeah.
We actually had a couple of hippies that lived on East Street, and they would make candy.
Oh,
And it was
Oh,
like
no.
it was
Yeah.
like granola. There was no candy involved.
Weed
but
and
it was
it-
like, all right, dude, come on.
And everybody's looking at it like, I'm going to pitch this, but...
It's like vegan candy.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
mom goes through your candy thing and she throws it away, you're like, yes.
Yeah, thank God.
I
Get rid
wouldn't
of
be
that.
tempted by that later.
Yeah. I like the bastards that give me hate the people who box of raisins and the.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Thanks.
Yeah,
lady.
who eats raisins?
Yeah.
See, we used to, after, became like 20-ish, 21, whatever, we would, while all the kids were trick-or-treating, parents are walking around, well, we'd have alcohol as well. Well,
Oh, yeah.
Dad needs a beer when he's walking around taking the kids around, So it made it fun for the adults as well.
But I remember going to out. It was way dark out.
Oh, it was.
And now they're trick or treating the
Oh, yeah.
2 days
6 to 8
before
or
Halloween.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
crazy.
not even on the actual day.
Yeah.
I remember
The
being out
sun's
until
still out.
midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because you had to
absolutely.
get 2 or 3 runs in. 'cause
Absolutely.
If you did it right, you could go back and they wouldn't remember who the hell you were, or just
Exactly.
change the plastic mask you got.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
That's
grew
a
up
great thing about
downtown
costumes.
Sheboygan. Me and Scott Moore would go every year, and we would go. You go until they turn the lights out.
Oh, yeah.
If their porch light was on, you could hit them up.
Yeah.
And everybody
Yep.
knew it. And you could just keep going
Yeah.
until it was great. And it didn't start till dark. I mean, it was
Exactly.
So I don't.
You had to be able to hide, and so you could egg shit.
A lot of things kids can't do anymore. And of
TP
course,
houses and
there's something big. I don't know if it still is, but it was still huge when I was a kid. Was Devil's Night.
Oh,
A lot
yeah.
of people
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
what that is, but I think it actually
It's the night before.
originated out of Detroit, didn't it?
I think it did, yeah.
Oh, really?
all about
I didn't know
setting
that.
Fires.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what yeah. Well, no one lit fires, like, I don't know, in Sheboygan, did they?
No, I don't. Well, maybe at some
Maybe
point,
at some
I'm
point
sure,
they
yeah,
did.
Yeah.
They were lighting something on fire.
Yeah. But that was the actual trick day.
That's
but yeah.
besides the point.
Now, did you guys all go to the point where you got told, no, you're not trick-or-treating anymore? I mean, I remember walking up to a couple houses and then, like, yelling at us because we were too old.
Oh, yeah.
I remember getting. I mean, I think me and Scott got lazy by
Yeah.
about junior high, and we were just,
Yeah.
take a mask with us. But
Oh, no.
Yeah, you
No.
just dumbed down the costume.
yeah, we still wanted the candy.
That's good enough.
but-
I can go get candy.
I think I kind of stopped when I realized it on my own. I was just like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore.
No, so yeah.
Yeah, when I was 28 or so, I kind of stopped, and I figured.
And he just switched to putting the candy in his trunk and sitting in
That's
parking
right.
lots.
That's what I do.
I just buy my own variety bag of candy.
Happy Halloween to me.
I dress up, sit in my living room.
With a mirror in front of you so you can look at yourself.
I'd fuck me.
I mean, yeah. You get candy drunk.
So what? Why horror? I mean, you've done other movies, correct?
Yeah,
You've done
yeah,
some other
yeah,
independent films. Have they all been horror movies?
Like sci-fi or
Sci-fi?
just or some. A lot of times they end up being a bit sci-fi horror esque, even like mystical in some ways.
Mhm.
Just like kind of interesting creatures and something. I don't know, or they a bit off the wall, maybe a little quirky.
Right.
But yeah, it's kind of like in that genre. I could be real creative in. So
Cool. Right.
that's kind of I kind of stuck to it. I was like, oh, horror, man, you can go like through the roof. Same with sci-fi, anything's possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was kind of one of the things that got me into it. Actually, you want to know what got me into making movies was Mad Max.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, like Road Warrior
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
me into it. I'm like, oh, I'm making movies.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
I was actually on last night. No, it was Thunderdome.
Thunderdome. I
But
love
was on
Thunderdome.
last night. Yeah, that was a great one.
Yeah.
That was my original experience to Mad
Yep.
Max. I never saw the original.
Oh, really?
I saw Thunderdome first.
Yeah,
and then I
Thunderdome was
went
like
back
a
to watch the other.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I was like 9 when Thunderdome came out. So
Yeah.
it's like, oh, that was really good. But then I saw Road Warrior. I'm like, oh, that's even better. So, and I like the new one. So I like
yeah,
the
I
new
thought
one.
they
was
did a good
actually really
job.
good.
Yep.
Yeah, same director, so worked
Yep.
out.
Was it really? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, same director. Oh, and what's his name? There, the villain in it is the same villain that was in the very first Mad Max. He had the mask on.
Oh, the old
Really?
guy, old
Yeah.
Joe or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
That-
Joe there. Yeah,
I did not know.
yeah.
that.
So he did bring back some
That's pretty neat.
Easter eggs, I guess
Yeah.
you'd call it.
Yeah.
Maybe two. The
Now,
new one.
Now, speaking of Easter eggs, do you plan any in or?
There might be some.
Yeah. Well,
I
that's
don't know.
exciting.
We'll see. There might be a lot of Sheboygan related things in it that you probably, you know,
Don't-
you have to
don't
keep
know
your
enough,
eye out
yeah.
for. You
Is
know,
it set? Is it in the movie? Is it set in Sheboygan, or is it just
it
you're
is, but
just filming in Sheboygan?
we're filming in Sheboygan, and it's not really set in any kind of town. That's what's
Okay.
kind of neat about it. But you can tell if you're from the area,
You're gonna
you'll start.
know,
You're going
right.
to start seeing some,
Yeah.
you know, little signs. So that's what's going to make it kind of interesting.
So now, how far are you guys into the movie? I mean, you haven't started filming yet, right?
We haven't started filming
Okay.
yet. Yeah, we're still in pre-production. We're still getting. Well, we actually cast everybody that we needed so far. We are going to need a couple other cast members, kind of minor roles, but like right now we're pretty. You know, now we got Bill Moseley
Yes.
in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's-
So
That's amazing.
yeah,
Yeah,
get him
that's
as,
awesome.
Get him as a crazy clown. I mean, how cool is that?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. So he'll be in town. In the beginning of January, we're going to be getting all the interiors with him done, and yeah, pretty much majority of January, like we're getting the interiors, and then possibly September we're going to try to get exteriors, like with the ice cream truck, and
Right.
you know, we have Mike Hard playing Jed, another character that kind of helps out CREPITUS, and he's, I think, in ways just as crazy. So you know,
awesome.
Now,
he's
how
like
did
the
you-
Igor of the bunch, you know.
How did you approach Bill Moseley? I mean,
That's
that's
what I
a
was
huge
getting
name.
ready
And
to
that's,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
that's great.
my producer Lance Paul, he worked with him on Route, I think it was like Route 676 or something. I think that's the name of the movie. But he's worked with him before, and he knew him. And I met Bill Moseley at a
Convention?
kind of a convention thing,
Yeah.
and I kind of, told him in his ear, "Hey, I'm doing this movie called CREPITUS, blah blah blah." He's like, "Oh, cool. Just get a hold of my agent, blah blah blah." And then next thing you know, yeah, it kind of happened. So what's that? I'm hearing
Oh,
sounds.
I
in the
know.
background.
Yeah.
Is it a skeet shoot? They doing skeet shooting over there?
We're picking up the CB from the bar, like on the other side of the
They
room.
need drinks.
Yes, if you can hear
Was
us,
that-
bring beer.
Is that
Yeah.
how we phone in new drinks around here?
We-
CB? This is pretty amazing.
We need it. It's an emergency. We're parched.
We're parched on hole 9.
We're parched on hole 9. We got a man down.
We got a piper down.
You get that viper down.
Fat pig to bartender. We need a beer.
What's the best way to make it through a long work week? Take a midweek break and join the fun every Wednesday night at Allie's Ale House in Fishers for Nico's Open Stage. Want to share your talent in front of a live audience? Whether it's breaking in some new material or jamming out to some favorites, Nico's Open Stage is the place to go for it. There's never a cover charge, and walk-ins are always welcome. Each week brings a featured artist and drink specials from Jack Daniels. Check out Nico's Open Stage on Facebook for more details. And come join the fun every Wednesday night at Allie's Ale House, home of the boys of Blind Pig Confessions.
Hi, this is Sean Lewis.
And Brock.
We're from Flat 12 Beer Works, and you've been listening to Blind Pig.
Smooth the jazz.
Hi, this is Kelly from 18th Street Brewery, and you are listening to Blind Pig Confessions.
You guys, are you Family Guy fans?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Stewie and
it's on.
Ryan where they're building the house.
Yeah.
I just, Roger, over. You gotta
to me, to me,
You have to say over.
Those two are the only thing that actually makes that show really funny.
I didn't watch it like the first 2 years it came out. I was dead. I was like, that show was ridiculous. A stupid baby, and I didn't watch it. I watched maybe
Yeah.
part of one, didn't think into it.
Yeah.
And then everyone was watching it. I'm like, what the hell is everybody watching this for? And I got into a couple
gets
of them.
pretty
I was
intense.
all
There's,
right,
like,
this is
moments
pretty damn
you're
funny.
like,
And then I like the
whoa.
flashbacks.
Yeah.
And it's smart. It is. A
Well,
good show.
yeah, it was. I mean, because it originally, I watched that for a long time, and then it got canceled.
Yeah.
And I actually got to watch the episode that originally had it canceled, and it was the it was like a whole musical number about hiring a Jew to do his taxes. And,
Yes, that was so hilarious.
When you wish
That
upon a
episode.
Jew, and they play that all the time now on regular TV.
Yeah.
But that was the episode. The network said no, and they canceled it, and just it only aired in Europe. And
Yeah, that episode was one of the funniest ones.
but it's like, that was your limit? Really? Did you watch the rest of the first season? That was your limit? Okay, sir.
So speaking of humor, do you have plans of doing any kind of comedies or any other kind?
We have more beer. That's
A
awesome.
whole new pitcher of beer.
We actually after this film, we have a movie that we want to make, and it's gonna cost probably a bit more money, but after getting this one out and getting the recognition, we hope to do this one called Wade, and I don't know if you've looked at it or anything.
No,
at
not
all,
Wade.
But Wade is about this bug exterminator. Well, this guy is a war veteran, but he becomes a bug exterminator because he couldn't find a job, and then he has to clean out this funeral home. It just has all these bugs and everything, and so he's in there, and then he finds out that the dead start coming to life, and he gets trapped in this funeral home with all these other people, and it's like a comedy horror,
Right.
It's kind of like a Zombieland deal. So
It
and
almost
that's the next one. So
it almost sounded like you were portraying Dale from King of the Hill.
yeah.
The next door neighbor that he is a bug exterminator, and I think he was a
It's a bit crazy. Yeah.
That's a coincidence because I didn't really watch a lot of King of the Hill,
Yeah.
but I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about.
And he was really a conspiracy theorist and everything.
Yeah, see, wasn't a big fan of the King of the Hill either.
I really wasn't either, but I just the way he was saying, I was like, oh, that
I wasn't a fan, but I watched a lot of it. But I have
characters.
family that's in Texas, so it's just kind of
Sure.
it's kind of
It got
spot
kinda
on.
dry.
If you placed it.
It was funny though.
It was. So
That's
is CREPITUS, is it a little bit of funny horror, or are you trying to go dark?
This
and
is pretty
creepy,
dark.
Or, okay.
Yeah.
This is pretty dark. There might be. Well, there's going to be some moments where you're like,
It's a damn
like,
clown.
yeah, it's like you'll chuckle a little bit, but it'll probably be between the Julian and Elizabeth, the two kids in it, because they're still kids, and they
Right.
still have that character about them. But yeah, it's pretty dark. Man. I tell everybody, it's like, this might be my scariest movie I do. So I don't know. It's pretty, but we're gonna make it intense. So.
Good.
So
I think they're hard to find right now. Horror movies. have
exactly.
gotten-
Me and Eddie thought the same thing. We're just like, yeah, man, let's really make a horror movie.
Yeah,
Horror
just throwing
movies
blood
now-
at it's just blood, and it's like, all right.
Yeah.
It's either nowadays
Or cheap thrills.
Horror
Yeah.
movies are either crazy gory or they're real campy. One of the two.
Yeah.
It would be
And-
actually cool to see a movie that isn't one of those.
Yep.
And I tend to not. Yeah, I'm not a big horror. Like I won't go to the theater and watch one. It's not usually.
Well, lately
my
they haven't
thing.
been very good.
Right,
So,
exactly.
Yeah, there
I
hadn't
mean,
been a point.
Yeah.
My horror movie days stopped with who's the guy with the mask? Let's play a game thing. And I didn't even.
Oh,
I didn't even find those.
Scream?
Scream. No,
Oh,
that was
Saw,
the.
I was thinking. Was
No, the other one where you had Saw and all, like a few of
sure.
those, because those were more kind of, you're just sitting there cringing at okay, well, you gotta cut your foot off or something.
Yeah.
Some of those were a little creepy, but I don't want like the the Blair Witch kind of stuff and
Sure.
the found footage. I don't like the found footage stuff.
It just doesn't work
It
with you.
doesn't work for me at all. I'm just kind of like, okay, who found the footage?
But I'll tell you what. But the
They're all
original
dead.
one,
They're all dead.
the original that when I was a kid, I was in the hall a lot. When I saw Texas Chainsaw, that
Well, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that creeped me out. That was the
Fantastic.
first time I'd been done like that, and that was creepy. And that scared the
Yeah.
hell out of me.
Yeah.
You're
talking about the original,
the
right?
original.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
yeah. Because I was just a little kid when they came out, and I shouldn't have been watching it. But
Of course not.
I was
Oh,
the
it's
youngest.
it's
my
so
brother got it.
macabre in a
Oh,
way.
man.
It's kind of documentary in a way,
Yeah.
how it's shot.
Yeah.
It's very, you see that grainy 16 millimeter
Yes.
of how it was shot, and
Yep.
it works so well with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And that's just that movie always amazes me when I watch it.
It does,
so.
yeah.
Now, and of course, part 2 with Mr. Bill Mosley was hilarious.
They just went comedy on that one.
But it was great though.
It was
still a great
yep.
movie.
It was great.
Reasons.
Music is my life. You know?
The Hanger, man, that was creepy though too. I mean, it was strange. That was a good flick.
Yeah.
It was a lot of same guys in it for the most part. Well, where Sawyer, the old man Sawyer, there was the same as the first one. So
I think that was actually the first one I saw. I didn't see that. I had, once again, at least what I was allowed to watch and stuff back then. I had to go back and see some of the originals. Sure. Like, well, not a horror movie like Aliens. I saw Aliens before I ever knew there was a movie called Alien.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I seem to come in on the second one of a lot of those.
I did
ones.
that with Alien as well. I didn't see Alien before. I saw Aliens first.
Yeah.
So
that seems to happen with a lot of them.
Yeah.
I think I saw Nightmare on Elm Street 2, which sadly was awful. Just awful.
As long as you didn't see Season of the Witch first before any of the rest of them.
You're talking about Halloween.
Yeah.
You're talking about Halloween.
I know.
But that's I know what you're talking about. That's like completely not even a Michael Myers movie.
No. Yeah, I was the youngest in my family, so of course my brothers told me everything was real. And
Oh, well,
another
yeah.
thing that
Yeah.
Of course you did.
About Texas was like, oh no, that's
that really
a real
happened.
documentary, and I'm like, just freaked the hell out of me, assholes.
For the longest time, there was like that big rumor, like that was it's based on true,
right?
Yeah, true
events of other serial killers,
right? And I love that movies, not just horror movies, but when any movie now says it's based, they go, oh no, it's a true story because it was based on it's based on an event that they Just because they use that pretty loose when
they do
based
very loosely. Exactly. This was all
works.
true.
It works.
Based on a Facebook event somebody posted.
Yeah. I mean, people believe reality TV.
Have you seen Return of the Living Dead? The punk rock one?
Yes.
Like punk rock movie.
No.
In the very beginning of that movie, they say it's a true story.
Yeah.
And I think they were kind of mocking the true story kind of stuff. And then it gives an exact time and date, year, and whatever, and then it even ends that way. And when I was a kid, I thought that was true. I'm like, oh man, they're gonna come and get me if I'm at my friend's house and he's next to a cemetery or something. Just like, but I don't know.
Yeah, horror movies. I still watch them. I like to watch them by myself, but turn the lights out.
I'll bet he does.
I do,
what
man.
are you doing to this?
And I still keep wanting to find it. I usually end up going back to older movies because I thought they seem to be creepier than the ones that are out now. So I'm very excited for CREPITUS to come out because now they just throw stuff. I want it to hit my brain and scare the shit.
The
out of
idea
me.
that we have with CREPITUS too is it's not just the cheap. We don't want to just throw you cheap thrills. Mm-hmm. We want you to be creeped out through the whole damn movie.
Okay, if you can make some, and I think that's great because a lot of ones,
I want you to be on edge the whole time.
You should be a little afraid of shit behind doors when you're going back to your room after watching it. That's what scared me. It'd be great to feel that as an adult again. I think to be kind of creeped out walking down your own dark hallway in your house.
And that's what I'm searching for because I still watch them because I want to be. I want that back.
Yeah,
and it's like a drug.
Creeped out.
I know the pressure's on me here. I gotta make
sure. I want to be a kid again.
I get there and make.
But there's no other films that did that to me like that. So I love watching horror movies, and I'm still looking for that. It's like get that high when you.
Well, you're saying that Poltergeist. Remember we were talking about the Poltergeist little clown.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't even. It wasn't even just the clown. I remember watching that and then worrying about all the shit in my room.
Yep.
It didn't have to be a clown. I didn't
because
have no
your
clowns
room
in
is
my
like
room.
The room is your comfort zone. Everything should be safe in there. And so as a kid, you're thinking, okay, it should be safe. But when you have like watching a horror movie where you have a crazy clown doll pulling you underneath the bed.
And I had a big tree outside my window too.
Yeah, that as you think, oh, that tree will protect you, and that's what the father said. Oh, it's been here such a long time. It's going to protect the family, and then all of a sudden you have this tree trying to eat them. It's like, well, I'm not going to believe Dad anymore on that one. Dad's a liar.
I'm old Greg.
I'm old Greg.
Well, you two are starting to scare me. This started before this even started recording.
Me and Cowboy are thinking the same.
So please tell me you're going to make like a modern day old Greg.
That would be awesome.
Like a better old Greg. Yeah. I'd be so excited.
It would be a hit. I know that.
So we were talking about this kind of on the way up, though. I mean, you like craft beer. We actually starting to brew beer.
Really?
And we love the idea of this CREPITUS. I think we need to do a CREPITUS beer.
Oh, please do.
Yes.
Do it.
And great to have it come out like when you were releasing the film. We'll have to time it out right.
Come back up and possibly do just bring up a keg or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be sweet.
As long as it's not really bad beer, because then someone's going to call it CREPITUS.
Yeah. No, make sure it's good, guys. Make sure it's good.
I was actually, we were inspired by one of the other breweries, but like to use a pepper, try to do a pepper beer, and we've been trying to grow some, but we Carolina Reapers. And so I was thinking CREPITUS, beer. So you put a little Carolina Reaper in that,
Oh, man. A little spice. Little is understatement. I'm sorry about that, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I'm thinking our stout with a little Reaper
bit of
in
heat.
there.
Stout with a little bit of heat in it.
Opening it up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
All you do is ground up a little and put it in the secondary and let it sit there for a be
I think
but we've had it before.
Totally try it.
Well, we've had it before. Another guy does.
Oh, okay.
The Carolina Reaper beer, and it's actually blends well if you do it right.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's awesome.
You just have to not overdo it, or otherwise you're going to thin that out a lot.
I have to give Bill Mosley a CREPITUS beer.
Yes.
I think it'd be fun.
I think it would, yeah.
And
something to try.
We obviously all have to come up here and
we'll get
release.
Mr. Renner to do the artwork for the bottles. And
There you go.
this because Eddie is amazing.
He is good.
So now how did that come about with you guys writing this together? There's another creator on it as well, isn't there? Was there somebody else that helped out with the movie?
His wife Sarah did.
She did.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep,
I
she-
I'd seen her on it.
It's Eddie Renner, Eddie and Sarah Renner did
Okay.
the majority of the writing. I was part of just kind of overseeing corrections in it and
Right.
maybe a couple ideas. But honestly, they both really wrote the script. I'm just lucky enough to direct it, honestly, in that sense. I mean, like that clown idea, yeah, but it's like that. The whole story behind it, though, is them.
It's coming out of Eddie's head. That's a
It
scary
really
thing.
is.
So
And
it should be good.
just to be in his mind for a day might be a scary thing. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, can you give everybody kind of like a quick rundown of
Sure.
of CREPITUS? I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask, is it like a is he a supernatural kind of clown?
He's
or
kinda
is it
supernatural.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
thinking it
Yeah.
was a serial killer type Gacy clown.
No, it's not a Gacy clown.
Okay.
He's more supernatural. He's cursed to kind of be in this house and basically feast on children. And so it's kind of got a messed up story to it as there's a woman in the house, the call her the mother, which you don't know. I mean, you almost think she's worse than the clown.
Oh, wow.
Because that's the thing. That's another thing in the audience. They're gonna have like this conflict in their own heads of like, I don't know, this mother's terrible.
Don't give too much away, man.
But wait a minute.
Don't give too much away.
I promise I won't.
All
But it's just something where you keep an eye out for. But yeah, basically, the woman, the mother she was kind of forced to have children for CREPITUS, and so
Yeah. Ew.
yeah.
So she's not real fond
Interesting.
of these kids.
Yeah, she's not very fond of these kids at all. And I feel like if I keep on going, I might spoil the whole movie.
Yeah, they'll probably stop it.
But that's kind of the idea of it, and then everyone lives happy ever after. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not telling anyone that one.
Yeah, I can't wait for this.
Yeah,
Sounds interesting.
Then they do.
I might have like people like chanting at my house or something, going, "How could you make this? Going against the church?" I'm sorry. It's a demon movie. Get over it.
Yeah, relax.
you don't have to watch it.
Yeah, you don't have to watch this.
Get one of those,
Have a beer.
disclaimers at the beginning. We're sorry if this offends any of you, but it's all make-believe and fantasy.
Yep.
Go away.
It's like D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a real big name for your the FX as well. don't
Oh
you?
yeah, it's a buddy of mine. His name's Scott Kodrick.
Scott Calder. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, he's worked on Batman and Robin.
Did you tell him no nipple armor?
Yeah. I did.
CREPITUS
yeah.
has
He
nipples.
he didn't. CREPITUS has nipples. I don't think he worked on the armor. So.
Hashtag CREPITUS has nipples.
He also worked on. Remember the movie Seven?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
the
a great
Gluttony.
movie.
I think the
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
yeah, he worked on him.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Nice,
he's
okay.
he's a good guy and a good friend of mine. So I'm really pumped to have him on set
That's
and
fantastic.
making some
Seven was a movie that got to me. I mean, it was a freaky movie.
Oh, yeah.
It
Yeah.
had everything. It was definitely gory, but it definitely creeped you out.
It did,
it
yeah.
Did well.
And it was done well. It was
And I
very.
can still go back and watch it again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You can come back to it, and and it. Yeah, I like.
Yeah,
Seven.
it's still one I can watch over again.
Oh, absolutely. Anytime it's on TV and I'm flipping through the channels, Seven's on. Yep, gotta watch
Although
it.
it sucks when they try to play it on like TNT or
Yeah.
PBS, because then you're just going.
Then you get a 20-minute movie.
Yeah.
And an hour and a half of commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh,
Oh, the movie is on.
Yeah, it's like I didn't know you could cut that much.
I
Of
made
it
a
out.
sandwich and popcorn during that.
What's in the box? Done. Because they don't show you what's.
They don't. Yeah,
They
yeah,
show
yeah.
you the box. They cut it. They just cut all of
They
it.
just
out.
cut all out.
It just becomes audio. It just becomes a podcast at that point because they've just cut out all the video stuff because they can't show that.
The worst is when they overdub a different
love
voice.
those, yeah.
Oh, God.
It's like a cuss word or something.
I would rather them just put a dead air one than when
I
they
know,
try to have
seriously.
someone re-record. Like fudge.
No,
Just
maybe
put a
you could
blank
talk
voice.
more about this. This is something that bugs me. I hate watch. I love foreign films, but I cannot watch them dubbed because they're off.
They're horrible.
I'll read the damn screen.
Yep.
I do not like watching the English.
Sure.
They're so bad. But why can't they make one with a? It's like they put no attention to that dubbing. It's just somebody talking over. I mean, they're horrible.
Sure.
I've never seen anything done
Yeah.
well. That
Yeah,
you can actually. I know it's gonna be hard because you're not gonna get the feeling of the. I mean, it's got to be
No,
real
I hear
difficult,
ya.
but you think Sony put a little bit more effort into it because they're so bad.
Oh, it's pretty bad. Yeah, a lot of it is. There's one movie people, especially my film friends, would probably like stab me if they heard me say this, but
Well, they're gonna hear you.
Yeah, they're gonna hear me. But there's a movie called City of Lost Children by Jean-Pierre
Oh,
Jeunet.
I love that movie.
Love that
Yeah.
movie. Well, the thing about it is it's so visually interesting
Yeah.
that I don't mind watching it in dub because how visually interesting the movie is.
Yeah.
So, but Amelie, for other
Yeah.
like another example, is I don't mind it being in French at all
No.
and reading because the way it's laid out as a story, it's all in pictures anyways.
Right.
You can really pick it up.
And what did he do after? There's another one that came out after.
He did
what was that?
Micmacs.
Micmacs. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was weird. That wasn't as good as the other ones, but that was a.
It was
Obviously,
still-
all
it
that
was
stuff
still
is very
cool.
visual.
Yeah, very visual,
which is cool.
It was
but-
still pretty cool, but like I don't know. I mean, I think he's working on something else now, and I just
really?
can't remember.
City of Lost Children is still my favorite.
That's my favorite one.
It's just
yeah.
so amazing. I
It's
mean,
amazing. Yeah.
I'm big on the samurai and the old samurai movies and the Chinese and the Chinese kung fu movies, but
yeah.
I watch them in Chinese and just read subtitles.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or I can't stand the overdubbed ones.
Now some of those are
because
kind of funny
everybody
though.
just-
Watching.
Well, they're kind of funny, but when you said there, what's the tiger dragon one, or or was it the
A Crouching Tiger.
Hidden Dragon?
Yeah.
Great movie when it's listening to it in Chinese, but you listen to watch the overdubbed one,
it's
and I just
unwatchable.
giggle. It's
Yeah.
horrible because
Yeah.
you're just like,
I mean, it's
Just no attempt to even try to match it a little.
there's no attempt to any real voice acting. It's just
Because like I mean, cartoons they do a very good job now of bringing that a feeling of what the.
Yeah.
So why can't you do it with a
Sure.
movie? I'm sure it's got to be a lot of money put into it to do
I'm
that
sure.
too.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's a good point. Yeah.
Do you like those? You like
Huh?
any things with the
I mean,
subtitles?
They're
and
no
foreign
wetlands,
movies?
you know.
What the hell's wetlands?
I know
It's
what
a
we're doing tonight
fantastic
now.
movie.
It is a fantastic.
If you can
movie.
make it for the first 10 minutes of that, you're golden.
Oh, is that your weird movie that we're not?
It's one of
that you're-
one of
one-
them. I like weird movies, but Wetlands was that. I'm telling you, have you seen this movie? It's a German movie. Which
one?
It's called The
Wetlands?
Wetlands. It's about a woman
haven't tried. Yeah.
wants to be dirty, and it's all I can say is she likes dirty, but the big opening scene of this is just cringe. It's disgusting. It's horrible.
Mhm.
But it just gets worse. It's so bad.
The whole
Like I said,
movie
most
is-
people turn it off.
Sounds great.
Before those first 10 minutes, she's trying to find a restroom to use in the beginning of it.
No, I don't want it. No.
But she wants to be dirty. It is a fantastic. It is a train wreck throughout the
But
whole
I thought
movie.
that girl was absolutely fantastic. How she got through that movie doing that, what she was doing, I thought she was amazing. Amazing.
she's a
job.
great actress.
It's a must see.
I don't know. The best train wreck movie I ever saw was Jesus Christ, lesbian vampire hunter. Jesus Christ, lesbian vampire hunter. It was so bad. I mean, we actually watched it on 2X. and still laughed our ass off. It was better on 2X and just watched it all the way through, and then you could stop it because you didn't really need the dialogue.
Is 2X a drug?
No, fast forward. Sorry. Because you can speed a whole lot different, 2, 4, 6, 8.
Shit.
I was thinking the same. What's this 2X stuff?
That sounds fun.
I watched it with Molly.
Do you have
see if you can find that movie out there somewhere. It's bad. At one point, like some Jesus kicks some guy, and it's just the worst camera angle. But the guy's on the ground, and Jesus kicks him in the balls, and he then slides back up and up a tree because he kicked him so hard. There was a tree there, and it looks like stop motion animation.
Oh,
it's
man.
just bad.
I totally got to watch that.
It's like, yeah, production values are about $500 for special effects.
Some of that stuff, though, the production value
funny
where
as shit,
it's so minimal on some movies
Oh, yeah,
is
they're
the
pretty
funniest
bad.
things in the world. Just because of how badly everything is done, it makes
I
everything
know.
so much funnier.
I had. Have you seen the Martyrs? There's an American version of the Martyr. But I think it's with the Goonie kid.
Chunk? Chunk?
No,
No,
Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Is in the American
Rue?
version. I think he does the American version of Old Boy too.
I've heard
didn't
of
he?
it,
Which is
yeah.
awesome.
But
The Martyrs are great. That's a good horror movie.
Did you see the original old?
I loved it. Loved that movie. Yeah,
Yeah, it was
a whole
but the
series.
ending was, yeah.
It's a great film.
Josh Brolin version though, that one was
No.
horrible. It was a horrible remake.
Did not make it through that.
Yeah, no, it
Just
was
some,
awful.
yeah. Well, that was even back at CREPITUS. Like that was one of the things we were getting sick of. Is like everyone trying to do remakes. It's
Yeah.
like, let's do
Yeah.
something unique again.
Yeah.
Something new. God
Something
forbid you
new.
have new ideas and try them out.
Yeah,
and you're
right.
absolutely right. They're remaking everything.
Have
Yeah.
been for
Over
years.
and
There's no
over.
new ideas.
Well, no,
There's been no new ideas for a lot of that stuff in years.
Yep. I don't know. It's crazy.
I mean to me
I guess
it's
they're
fine
selling.
to revamp something completely. I think, but not to do a complete
If it was already a
remake.
shit movie,
Yeah.
maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. If
It's when
a
they redo
horrible
the
movie,
classics.
yeah.
It's like, all right, why are you messing with it?
Why
It's
you
already,
why you
know,
touching this?
Johnny
Yep.
Depp doing The Godfather still just gives me.
Johnny
Wait a minute,
Depp doing The
time out.
Godfather.
What?
What the hell?
They're remaking The Godfather with
What?
Johnny Depp.
Shitting me?
That's blasphemy.
Yes, absolutely. I'm hoping this all falls through. But
Wow.
yeah, I heard this for a while now.
Didn't they see
Wow.
Blow?
Wow, that is awful.
I like Blow.
I did
That's what I
too,
was-
but I'm saying he's not a Godfather.
Yeah,
No.
he can't be playing.
No.
He's not a Corleone. He ain't playing no Corleone.
I don't. Just
That's
it's
gotta
just
be. That's gotta
unreal.
be rumor. I can't imagine. What's his name would allow a remake.
I've
Yeah, I
heard
don't
they were
know.
doing this, so
Martin
we can
Scorsese.
Google
Scorsese,
it. Google
right?
it,
That's
Cowboy.
exactly what
Was
I'm
it
saying.
Scorsese or-
Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh, Coppola.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Yep.
get
Yeah.
some of those
That's all
old
good.
ones. Yeah, I'm bad.
Now, do you have?
sometimes.
Do you guys have old horror movies that you can still go back? Your favorites that you still go back to and still creep you out?
Oh yeah, yeah. I I absolutely love Day of the Dead.
Mm-hmm. Oh
You-
yeah.
you remember that
Oh
one?
yeah, I love that.
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
I mean,
It's
the
not
F-
that one's not. It's creepy to me now going back. And
yeah,
watching it.
it's more kind of comedy in the
But
fact that they f-bomb it so much in there. It's like and it's so gory and like how they're underneath that tunnel or whatever it was or a military base.
Right,
and,
right.
man, just the overacting in it was like the best.
No, that was still. I still go back and watch that one. That was a good flick. But Children of the Corn freaked me out as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
But now it doesn't.
No.
That's
I
the way
know.
I watch now. I go, oh my god. that's
Actually,
hilarious.
the little main guy, the little preacher kid.
Yeah.
he still creeps me out. I
Oh,
mean,
he's
he's
still
just-
creepy.
He's creepy.
He was just,
But the-
yeah,
yeah.
Damien basically.
Yeah.
Didn't he play Damien too at one point in one of the Damien Omens?
Oh, I don't know.
I think he played a young Damien, and it was like Omen 2 or 3.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
When he was in it was the Damien. He was in a military. He was in military school.
Okay.
Oh,
I think that was the same kid that was played.
Okay.
What's it?
Was
the
it?
yeah, I think that was the
But
same
it was-
one.
yeah.
Obadiah or whatever.
What's he like?
He who walks behind the rose commands it.
It's like it's like wow.
Yeah.
That was
Oh boy.
But The Exorcist is one that's still one of my favorites. And it's still creepy to watch that
Oh,
movie. I
Exorcist?
think it's just,
Oh, yeah.
It was.
I
it's a
love
great
that movie.
film. Yeah,
And
great
it's-
book. I mean, the book's
Yep.
amazing.
Mhm.
So it was a great film. They did well.
There's a lot of them out there that'll give me willies, though they weren't really scary. I was looking up some of the old ones. Like Hellraiser was kind of give me the willies and
Yeah.
some of their
Mhm. Yeah.
effects, but ones like Slither, which isn't a real old.
Sure.
Are we bringing
not a
up
good
Slither?
horror movie.
Right.
But with all the little.
There was some gross.
Yeah. There's a creepy feel to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
When there's lots of roaches or rats all over or something like that.
That always reminds me of Creep Show, the first one.
The guy that was the old man
at the end.
The old man with the cockroaches.
Yep.
Yeah, where he was always trying to keep him out.
That was classic.
Those kinds of shows are what I really like to watch for the sci-fi / horror kind of things.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I like those, especially when they have almost like a Trick or Treat is the same way. If you've ever seen that, it's just brilliant. It's just they have all the stories intertwined to each other, and it's all like one movie. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of the kind of? It's a really dark one and new, but it has to do with more technology and stuff. But have you watched any of the Black Mirror? That come out from
Netflix.
Yeah, Black Mirror.
Oh,
only like
cool.
6. There's like 6, and then a Christmas episode. But they deal with some really dark stuff having to do with technology, and the future, and like people recording and what really happens. And they all end horribly dark and are kind of really kind of creepy. There's no happy endings. It's like a cross between like the old
It sounds like Tales from the Dark Side
kind of thing. Yes.
Yeah.
All individual vignettes.
Twilight Zone.
Twilight
Zone was the older. That's
one,
what they were trying to do.
They're
all
all
like
end up being connected.
No, they don't.
Oh.
No, they're not connected
They're
at
all
all.
different
They're
stories.
but they're really dark, and there's not a happy ending on any of them.
Yeah. The good guy
They're
doesn't
good.
win. That's
At
just put it
all.
that way.
No,
Right
at
on.
all. And it's just dark, and because you're waiting for that standard formula, to everything's
You
gonna
might
be okay.
sense in Crepitus, you might see a formula similar.
but I'm okay with that formula. That old formula where it all works out in the end and everything.
Yeah,
No, it doesn't
yeah.
happen. And
Well,
I
we were
like
talking
those.
about doing like this Crepitus will be the very last one, but there will be prequels leading up
I
to
like
that.
that.
There you go.
I like
Instead
that.
of trying to make sequels after.
Yeah. Yep.
So know where we came up with that idea, but
I do like that idea.
we were
Never
high.
happened
We were
before.
high. No.
No one's ever gone back and do prequels.
Yeah. No one's ever done that.
This is Metazoa, and you're listening to the Blind Pig Confessions.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
So Crepitus.
Yes.
What's the timeline? What are we looking at for rolling it out?
It's going to be about 108 minutes long. So, I mean, closer maybe to an hour and a half.
I meant more on.
Yeah, I was
on-
gonna
on
say,
when you're actually gonna.
Oh.
When we're actually gonna see Crepitus.
Oh, when you're going to see it. We probably won't have it out. Of course, I know Eddie was talking to me. He's like, I don't know if we'll have it out. I wanted it to come out like in the spring, but it's probably not going to happen in the spring just because of all post-production, and we're probably going to have to get some pickup shots and all that stuff. So it's probably going to happen more like summer. Summer, kind of going into fall, maybe a year from now.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
That's still
Fall, Halloween time.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
I know it's such a bummer. Goes around Halloween.
I kind of feel they always should be put out at that
Agreed.
time. I
Yeah.
don't
Everyone gets in
understand-
that mood.
Well,
Everyone's in
yeah.
that Halloween
Yeah.
scare.
Was it last year or the year before they were putting them out at Christmas time?
Yeah.
There's horror
Yeah.
movies coming out at Christmas or
Yeah.
in July because
Yep.
that's when I want to go get scared. You really should. October should just be the month where everybody releases all their horror movies they've
Yeah.
made for the year.
It's like that's what it is. Like fall time is always like that to me. It's like, oh, that's horror movie.
Yeah.
yeah, it's all horror
Yep.
movie
Yeah.
time, not Christmas.
Not Christmas
Yeah.
time.
But there's a great Christmas horror movie. One of my favorites, new ones, is that Rare Exports. It's a
Rare
fantastic
Exports.
movie.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, really?
I thought you were going to say Krampus.
I was
No.
gonna- yeah, Krampus.
No, it's amazing.
No wonder why we haven't heard.
Swedish.
Amazing movie. But it's the real Santa Claus. Maybe why they came out with Krampus after. But it's nothing like that. But
Sure.
great movie. Great film.
So
Who
where
was the real Santa Claus?
where can people find updates on the movie or anything like that?
I mean, you can actually look us up if you go on Facebook and type in Crepitus, and you can actually add us on there, or you can go to www.wixco.com, and that's our website for a lot of our other films and everything.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I typed in Crepitus and I got some other interesting images and a whole lot of WebMD stuff.
Yeah. That's what people do sometimes. Yeah, it does pop up because it is a medical condition.
Yeah, it's good.
Well,
Yeah,
it's either
it is.
it's just like it's the popping of your bones and
and
movement.
sensations experienced under the skin and joints.
Yes, there it is.
It's Crepitus.
So when he walks around, he's going to be snapping. And Bill said he's working on his walk right now.
Is he?
I got a
Yeah.
little Crepitus right now. There we go.
Yeah, just put that right in the microphone. pop it.
Well, if someone's gonna nail that, it's gonna be Mosley. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, and I think he will. He's pretty geeked about it. He's been kind of sharing some stuff too. So
Really?
yeah,
That's really cool.
So
So
I'm
the
gonna
cast
share.
is
I'm
all
gonna
set
share
now?
this with him too.
Good deal.
So,
Yeah, share.
Yeah, so it's about getting the word out.
The cast now is all set except for some extras. The cast is
Yeah,
set.
yeah.
and-
The cast is all set. So
Do you have a need for a fat drunk guy?
Maybe. In the
There's always a
trunk.
need.
We need a fat drunk guy in the trunk.
You're
That
too
sounds
old
fantastic.
You're too
With
old
a bunch
for
of candy in
Crepitus.
his hand.
How you think they get the kids over to his house?
Can I be the one kid that got away that because I was
Yeah.
too fat he didn't want to eat me?
He was already full.
You just ate all the candy, and so you're like not even nutritious.
Yeah.
Crepitus
You could be in the prequel.
the prequel. Oh man.
Poor Crepitus has diabetes.
Poor Crepitus has to take his insulin.
Couldn't eat the fat kid. He got away because he had to take his insulin.
Fat kids run slower, but they don't taste very good.
Yeah, and we're still trying to raise money on our Indiegogo
Yes,
page
that's
as
what I
well
want to
too.
get into. Is
Yep. Yeah, we're just doing some more crowdfunding and everything. We need about 4,300 more to reach our $10,000 mark, and once we do that, we have other investors that are going to come in, and we're just we kind of got it lined up anyways, but we have to have a certain amount.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
for that, so and so
well, good. We're going to be pushing the heck out of it still. So we
yeah,
got
I appreciate
events,
you guys have always been helping us out. I appreciate it. a
I
lot.
love the idea of the movie. I can't wait for it. So
yeah.
we're
It's local
pushing
to
on
you,
it.
too.
And
It's,
it's to
you
me
know,
it is.
It's connected to your heart.
Yeah,
It's fit
it
with
is.
it's
It
fit
is.
with our drink local.
Absolutely.
Eat local, to watch movies local.
Scare the shit out of people. Local.
Mr. Renner, of course, did some artwork for us for the Blind Pigs.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic!
Great dude.
Yeah,
That's right.
He's
Brilliant.
good. He's always working on art every day.
Yeah.
He's always doing characters and whatever. So
Yep.
yeah.
Cowboy's going to borrow the Crepitus. Well, maybe Jordan will borrow the Crepitus outfit for his next Halloween.
I don't
he
think
can do
Jordan can fit
Crepitus
in
at
it.
the. Yeah, that's true.
He's a little bit bigger than Bill Mosley.
Well, yeah, I mean, he'll be a fat Crepitus.
Cut the center out.
Have a big Crepitus belly.
That may actually make it creepier.
we're making adjustments. We're making adjustments to the outfit a bit, but the old. I don't know if you've seen the preview. If you notice, there's a big old hoop.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if we end up having a fat guy doing it, I mean, he'd fit right in there.
No, Jordan would fit in there.
Yeah,
it's not like the skinny clown.
It was a joke.
He's having a hard time moving there. What's going on?
Well, Haynes, thanks again for coming out,
Oh,
man. This was
Thank
pleasure.
you for having me.
We can't wait for the movie. Anything we can do to help keep pushing, and whatever else we need to do, just let us know. And
We'll
do.
absolutely.
I appreciate that.
But definitely, I think we do need to do the Crepitus beer and come out for another
Oh, please do.
release
I want to
party.
see it.
And that would
Oh,
be
yeah.
great.
That'd be awesome. We could even have it at the release party. We'll just have
yeah, absolutely.
have a kegen.
Yeah,
It'd be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
I
Crepitus
think it'd
beer.
be a lot of fun.
I did too.
What'd you do last? I got messed up on Crepitus beer. Completely face down drunk.
Just the Crepitus just kind of crept up on us.
And then the clown peed on me.
That was just Cowboy. He was drunk too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that was just Cowboy wearing a clown outfit.
yeah, that one's
clown
pretty
outfit.
normal. That happens all the time.
That's pretty normal.
That's his street walking outfit. He was working.
I like to make things fun and interesting for my Johns.